Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. Last week we had the huge Raw Super Show. Let's have a quick recap of how that show went down. 3.5 star rated show, including the huge main event that was 4.5 stars. John Cena, our new WWE Champion. Of course, if you aren't aware of the complete championship history of the titles here in GMO, they are up on the website, BrendenPlayz.com. There is a page exclusively for SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode, and we'll have the complete title history there. You see, Kane and Big Show is currently our World Tag Team Champions. They won the titles as well last week, as did Rob Van Dam. So 3 brand new champions from last week's Super Show. Only Trish Stratus managed to hold on to her championship. So let's have a quick look at we'll go to the ratings first up. So you can see we had a pretty big gain, 110,000 viewership gain from last week's episode. So you can see there's a huge gap now growing between Raw and SmackDown right now. Hopefully, if we can keep the pressure on, you can see SmackDown 3-star rated show last week, so a pretty significant show from us. If we can keep this pressure on, we could really gain a huge advantage in the next coming weeks. But you can see we got a couple of guys not too happy. Kurt Angle's not happy, he's been losing. Eddie Guerrero is the big concern. He's really not happy. 7 losses in a row. He wants out. And we didn't make sure we play as him this week, and he gets the victory. As well as that, Randy Orton, he wants a title shot. So we got 2 guys that are upset at the moment. So we got a bit of a bad situation on our hands right now. As for everybody else, Mickie James, she's losing all the time too. But other than that, pretty good. You can see Mercury right down there. He's struggling, so that's not good. So Kane and Big Show, though, they're both up to 66 each, so that's a good sign. And what else we got? Rob Van Dam now at 83. Wow, that's huge. So we got another guy in the 80s. Trish Stratus is almost there as well, so she's doing very, very well. So last week we talked about how potentially we might keep the ball rolling on Trish and build her in towards the top diva on the show and kind of build a division around her. So here's the rivalry. So obviously you got the big title match rivalry that we've been going on. Neither of these guys have the championship now. So the problem is that the champion John Cena is not in a rivalry. So that's an issue. But other than that, everything's pretty smooth sailing from here. And everything else is pretty good. So we're going to keep these rivalries going, obviously. We've got Vengeance coming up in about 4 weeks' time. So if we can build towards Vengeance, everything will be pretty sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead to this week's Monday Night Raw. So we'll start it off with the main event, and this one's a pretty easy one. So we're going to do Kurt Angle, and we'll go first. John Cena and Undertaker will team up to take on Kurt Angle and Randy Orton. So obviously Randy Orton isn't really doing anything at the moment. Actually, we'll change mine, because since Batista is the #1 contender, we'll kind of keep it here. So I know John Cena's not going to be featured, but we'll have the 2 rivalries coincide here. Yeah, I'll think about that one. But anyways, for now, we'll leave it at that. So last week did the Divas Bikini contest. It worked out pretty good for Trish, not so much Mickie James, but we don't really need any more money at the moment. We've got no contracts really coming up that's going to break the bank. So we might, what can we do here? We might interview somebody. Actually, no, we're going to do another Divas Bikini contest. We'll do one between Lita and Melina and try and boost them up to perhaps 70. That's an idea we can do there. And like I said, we're going to keep the pressure on. Let's keep the pressure on. Let's do a slander on SmackDown. So we're going to do a a tag team matchup between the 4 guys that were involved in the Fatal 4-Way. So Rob Van Dam can team up with Shelton Benjamin to take on Booker T and JBL. Obviously, Booker T and Shelton in a rivalry, RVD and JBL in a rivalry. They had a Fatal 4-Way match. RVD got the win. We might do... we're going to get back to that one. So let's get to the top here. So we've got John Cena. I'm just a little worried. What can we really do this week? So we got Kane. We'll do Kane and Nitro, and we kind of just fill in the blanks a little bit here, because last week we went really all out, didn't we? And we got a few tag team matches we're going to do this week. So this might not be such a great idea, but Mercury versus the Big Show. So the problem is we've got John Cena and Randy Orton. They were in a rivalry, but we ended that last week, so unfortunately that's the case there. Randy Orton really wants a title match, so we might just have to do a throwaway title match and just have John Cena versus Randy Orton for the championship. And that might be a way just to kind of keep the ratings going and have John Cena defend and have Randy Orton get his championship matchup and keep John Cena going. So I didn't really want to do that this week, but it's just the way it goes. So we also need to help out Eddie Guerrero. So we have two things we've got to do in this week's episode. And who are we got left? I think just the women that's left. So we could do a big tag team matchup between all the women. So yeah, I think we got 6 available. So we'll go Trish. Oh no, are we not allowed to do that? No, it's for some reason it's not letting me pick the women for this tag team thing that I want to do. So that's strange. Okay, so I don't know, but we're gonna do Tori Wilson. She can have Mickie James in the corner to take on Trish to kind of break away from that, and that will be on Raw. And then on Heat, we'll have the rematch between Melina and Lita, just to kind of keep them two busy. And actually, no, Chris Masters is still available as well, so we'll have Chris Masters go in Melina's corner, just to kind of keep them busy. And that's, I think, everyone done. Yes. So, all right, sweet. That's all good. And that's that. So obviously we have to play this one and play this matchup. So I'm just gonna I don't know. We'll see what we can do. But we'll quickly run through John Cena and Randy Orton, and we'll go to it right now. All right, here we go. Here comes the champion, John Cena. His first championship defense here on Monday Night Raw after winning the championship last week. So a big opportunity for Cena to show us what he's made of. It's a bit of a bad situation this week, really. I mean, Randy Orton and Eddie Guerrero, both guys just struggling a little bit and need some help. I mean, Randy Orton not struggling so much, but he wants a title match. And we have to give them what they want, because this week is really the last week. Next week they will walk out unless we help them out. So this week, that's exactly what we're going to spend our time doing. Keep the guys on our roster happy. Keep our stars happy. Jeez, aren't we a good GM? And here comes the man in question, Randy Orton now, and wants his title match. Gonna get it here tonight. Like I said, aren't we a fantastic GM? We're looking after our talent, giving them what they want. You know, Randy wants a limo to the ground, to the arena every single night, and you know, wants some ladies to take home after work. We've been sorting that out. We've been making catering. He wants that chicken. We've been giving him that chicken that he wants. You know, that big steak as well. Everything that Randy Orton wants, we've been giving it to him. We're just really working our magic as a GM. Randy, he's just a little upset though, because he hasn't had the title match in a while, so tonight he's finally gonna get one. Alrighty, here we go. John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. The title is on the line. Cena's first title defense. And of course, John Cena and Randy Orton were involved in a rivalry that abruptly ended last week, but now, you know, I guess Randy Orton in the end gets an opportunity for the championship after a couple of weeks of facing John Cena, back and forth contest between the two. Now, this will all culminate here tonight. John Cena trying to get a hold of Randy, but he shrugs him away, and Randy, nice move there and a drop kick to follow it up, taking down John Cena. John Cena kicked to the midsection. Randy Orton with a counter though. So John Cena won the title last week on the Raw Super Show, in case you missed it. If you did miss it, make sure you go check it out. Steel cage triple threat matchup. It was Undertaker and Angle with John Cena in there, and John Cena was certainly the MVP of the match. He deserved to win that. He was on fire. He took out Undertaker and Angle. He took out Angle with the FU. Undertaker was down after he launched Taker into the steel cage, and it was just not a good situation for the dead man. And Randy Orton ignoring the rope break here. I don't even know where he's at the ropes. I don't even think we were close to the ropes. I don't even think we had a hole of the ropes. Okay, but poor Randy Orton, I don't even think we, should have had a rope break, but nonetheless. But yeah, John Cena took out Undertaker he threw him right into the steel cage. and he was able to capitalize and escape the cage. Both Taker and Angle didn't move an inch. They were both down and out. They were gone. And Cena was able to capitalize and work his magic. Now all of a sudden, John Cena, new WWE champion. So we've had a couple of champions already. So Cena, Angle, and Taker already champions. So some new champions here in GM mode earlier on. And as I said earlier on, if you want to check out the full history, make sure you keep up to date with everything GM mode on the official GM mode page on the website. Now John Cena has a hold of Randy Orton. Collar elbow. Randy Orton quickly takes down John Cena though before Cena can capitalize. And John Cena, what's he got now? Randy Orton's going to go for it, and he will. Side suplex. Randy Orton working his way back into this matchup. It was all John Cena in the opening stages. Now it's Randy Orton. Oh, the referee getting involved. The referee, get the hell out of the way, ref. What the hell are you doing? Stop complaining and get the hell out of the way so I don't kick you in the gut again. And a rolling senton now by Randy Orton. And the RKO could be on the cards now. John Cena needs to stay down. Cena going for the drop kick. Randy Orton scouting it out as well. And RKO! Here it is! Boom! RKO to John Cena. Randy Orton could win the WWE Championship right now in a huge upset victory. It's not going to happen as John Cena gets up and Randy Orton takes him straight back down. So John Cena thought he might have a comfortable title defense here against Randy Orton. It's not going to happen though. So the champ suffering his open challenges here from Randy Orton here tonight. A chance to kind of put this little rivalry that they've had to bed. And John Cena not able to do it that comfortably. And there it is, a clothesline to Orton. Hooks the leg, not going to get the cover though. John Cena thought he could do whatever it takes to win this one. And now a submission hold, has both arms hooked. Applying some pressure, but Randy able to get out comfortably. A close call here. All these guys working hard right now. Randy Orton really wants to be champion. John Cena just winning the title. You know he will not want to lose it this soon. Trying to work down Orton now, going for the cover. But he knows he's not going to get it. But just trying to apply a little bit more pressure to Orton. Orton's been in control of this one. Cena's trying to come back, and a low blow there from Randy Orton. Come on. A low blow from Orton. A referee, I know he's blind, his eyes are painted on, but surely you could have seen that. And now Orton with a counter, but John Cena launched himself. Orton ducked the clothesline. Cena hit back with a shoulder tackle. And a huge shoulder block. John Cena in control. But for how much longer? Randy Orton trying his best. And now Cena has a hold of Orton. And he now is right from behind. And now John Cena's going to pick him up. And takes him down. And perhaps the 5-knuckle shuffle could be on the cards here. And wait a minute. The STF! The STF! He's got it locked in! He's got it locked in! But Cena is too close to the ropes, and now he's still trying to keep the pressure on. But the damage may have been done for Cena. He's going to roll Orton over now, going to go for the cover and try and put him away. And Orton gets the shoulder up at 1. Cena making a huge mistake. He had the opportunity to win this matchup, but Randy Orton was good enough to stay in it. And takes him down with a big face slam there. And John Cena keep the momentum here. He's in control, but Randy Orton's going to try and come back. Probably should have went for the FU instead of the STFU. And now could be paying the price. John Cena has a hold of Orton. Orton counters back. And now Orton, abdominal stretch. Abdominal stretch there to John Cena. John Cena's in some trouble now. And Randy Orton back in control. We may have a new WWE champion if John Cena is not careful. John Cena in a world of trouble right now. Randy Orton working down the leg of Cena. John Cena now has another submission hold applied to him. And John Cena is in some trouble. Randy Orton though looking to set him up for the RKO. Probably won't get the opportunity now. And Cena fights back. And a drop kick to Randy Orton. And Cena showing his confidence right there. And again, Randy Orton just happy to watch. Oh, Randy ducks underneath John Cena. And John Cena able to get away again. Randy's still going to keep the pressure on. Coming after Cena. And Cena comes back at him with a huge clothesline. Back and forth match between the two right now. The title is still on the line. Randy Orton trying to live his dream and become the WWE Champion. John Cena just trying to hang on to his dream and wants to keep living it himself. And John Cena now working towards hitting this. This could be it. The FU. There it is. John Cena fighting back into this one. The FU. But can he get to the cover though? Can he get to the cover? He's going for it. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. And John Cena survives. But just barely. Oh, I tell you what, that was a hard-fought matchup for John Cena. I really thought Randy Orton was going to win that at one point. But Cena just hangs on. To his credit, a hell of a match between the two. Randy Orton, he almost had a chance to put Cena away. He didn't take the opportunity. And now John Cena holds on to the WWE Championship that he won last week. His first title defense. It's a successful one here on Raw. Alrighty, so let's go check out how the rest of the show went down. So Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero picked up a victory over The Undertaker and Batista as we needed them to do. We'll simulate the rest of it. Kane versus Johnny Nitro. It was Kane who picked up the win. Mercury defeated The Big Show. Tori Wilson defeated Trish Stratus with Mickie James. And Van Dam and Benjamin defeated Booker T and JBL. And Melina with Chris Masters defeated Lita as well. So let's hope we can keep the momentum going after last week's big show. So how did we go this week? It was Raw again. 150,000. Wow. That is huge. Wow, I guess the slandering worked a bit. And we had a decent enough show to hang in there. So here it was, 3-star rated show. The opening match 3-star, and a couple of not so good ones there, and the two big main events were good enough as well over there as well. So not too bad. Smackdown, how'd they go? So they had a 2-star rated show. Damn, that's murder. Yeah, they even had the US title on the line for the 100th time already in the series. I mean, come on, that was a nightmare of a show. So let's go check out the fan spot and look at the difference now. Monday Night Raw is really doing well. We're quite a far way ahead now, so things are looking fantastic for us. So that's a huge gain. And let's take a look. So we have a couple more contracts expiring. I think it's just might be just Chris Masters who needs a new contract. I think we will re-sign Masters. I mean, he's at a 62 popularity. We haven't really got anything for him at the moment, but I think in the future we might do something with him. So Nitro needs some help. Look at T, he needs some help. But you can see now Eddie and Randy both satisfied. So alright, so look, our Angle and Taker rivalry is now gone to shit. We're sick of seeing that. And we've moved on from the tag team rivalry as well. So we might, I suppose, end this rivalry. Can we actually delete this? No. Yes, delete it. So delete that, and we might as well get going on a Undertaker and John Cena rivalry. But I believe Undertaker is clean, as is John Cena, so we won't be quite able to do that. So that's a little disappointing. So we'll have to turn one of them and try and build what we can towards the Vengeance pay-per-view, unless we want to do Angle and Cena. But really, Undertaker deserves a rematch, so we'll have to do Cena and the Undertaker. The tag team rivalry ended as well, I'm aware of that, and so did Lita and Melina. But that's okay, because we probably need to move away from the Trish and Mickie James thing, but we'll keep that going for now. We might do something with Tori Wilson perhaps in the future. But see, we only have the one rivalry up in here, so we'll do something here. Loser leaves the brand. We all know they're not going to leave the brand, but so we'll do Lita. She's clean, and we might as well do Lita versus Tori Wilson. No, she's both clean as well. So we'll do Melina and Tori Wilson then, and we'll let that go. We'll say 12 weeks, but it might not go the full 12 weeks, but we'll let that go from there. And we probably I might need to try and sign someone else to perhaps accompany Chris Masters and create a new tag team, something like that, and think about some trades. Let's have a quick look at SmackDown. So look at Michaels, Triple Edge, and Triple H. They're right up there. They're doing pretty well. They've got some good wrestlers on their roster. So we need to try and get some of these guys to come jump ship to us. But the problem is we really don't have anyone available to trade. I kind of want to get Bobby Lashley in, and perhaps Lashley and Masters could tag up. That might be okay. But the problem is we really don't have anybody that we can trade over at the moment that we want to. I mean, we could trade Randy or Van Dam or something like that, but I'm more than happy with Randy Orton at the moment. I'd rather keep him. Booker T might be an option as well. He's not doing that great, but nobody's really used their expiry date at the moment, so we'll keep the roster as is. And like I said, once kind of Vengeance comes around, then we'll move away from that. So it's a few weeks away. Alright guys, that will do it for this edition of WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you hit the like button as well. Subscribe to see more GMO videos coming up in the very near future. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time.